Been happy to. I fear the roads have grown far too dangerous for the likes of me. We better keep moving. Treacherous place, Thorndeep. Especially at night. Lost many a friend to the evils that lurk here. Yes. Many a friend. You know, I've an idea. And I think you'll agree it's rather good. You must be my guest for the night. It's been a long time since I last had visitors. A spot of dinner, a good night's rest. What do you say?
Well, it is getting late, and Seren could do with a proper rest.
It's settled then. I'll cook up a hearty bean broth and open an ale that'll take the hairs off your tongue. Fear not, lad. Your aunt can have my bed tonight. I'll be happy on the floor.
Oh, that should make you happy. Right, Auntie?
Ecstatic.
Not far now. Home's just up ahead. Hard to believe, but this was once a thriving community. Full of men, women, children, but then they started to leave. Many of the younger ones went to seek their fortunes and now be in cities.
And the ones who stayed?
Should have left. While they had the chance.
Hobbs?
Nay, lad. Far worse than the likes of Hobbs. Ah, home sweet home. It's too dangerous to leave the horse outside. Drive into the barn, lad. Ooh. Ah. There. She should be quite safe and snug in here.
You hear that, girl? Safe and snug. You all right?
I'm fine. I just need some rest. I'll see you both in the morning.
Come on, lad. Couple of chores and I'll get her some grub. The beer is strong and the night is long. Let's stoke the fire and sing this
Stay
song.
here, Seren.
Together we'll drink.
I won't be far away.
Helps keep the nasties away. Well, at least some of them. And for the rest, I've got a few surprises in store. In case they decide to pay us a little visit. Let's hope it doesn't come to that, eh, lad? Watch for tripwires, lad. Lucky for you, that one's only attached to the alarm.
Alarm?
Well, bells on a string. Best I could do out here. Still, saved my life a few times. Quite a few times, actually. I knew all of them by name. Gordon, the village brewer. Loved nothing more of an evening than warm beer and good conversation. Sarah. So gentle, so kind. The dead may not talk, but they're the only company I've had for a long time. Get that light for me, will you, lad? Just give it a good yank. Go on, lad. See if you can get that thing lit. I usually need a couple of pulls. Oh, that's better. Now we can see where we're going. Follow me. Sometimes Gordon and I would come up here with old Bessie.
Old Bessie? Who's she?
The only friend I've got left. Yes, we'd spend hours trying to shoot these things off. Not as easy as you think after a day in the woods. And the brewery. The most we ever knocked off was 4. That was our record. Well, Gordon's. Think you're up to beating that, lad?
I'll give it a try.
That's what I like to hear. Just watch out you don't hit that lamp over there. It's a little on the volatile side, if you know what I mean. Ha! Beginner's luck. 3! You see that, Gordon? This boy's good. 5! You did it, lad! You beat the record! Oh, of course, you can use magic. Imagine if Gordon had gauntlets like that. He probably would have burned down half the forest and singed off my beard. Come on, lad. We better get moving. My stomach's rumbling so loudly they can probably hear it in Bowerstone. Do you mind getting that light for me, lad?
Not a bad one.
Thank you, lad. Come on, let's keep moving. Remember the little surprise I told you about? You know, for unwelcome guests. My babies. My red, spiky, highly explosive babies. All tucked up for the night.
Well, there's my plans for a midnight swim ruined.
Oh, tread carefully, lad. They're light sleepers. Do you mind getting the gate? I think I may have done myself a mischief earlier, back at that accursed hop camp. Good lad. Get that light for me, will you, lad? Just give it a good yank. What are you doing out, my little clucklings? Blast! I must have forgotten to close the coop. My mind these days. It's not what it used to be. Sometimes I'll be in the middle of doing something and completely forget what...
Allow me.
Thank you, dear boy. Come on, old girls. Back in your coops. Can't have you running amok all night. We've got an understanding, me and these chickens. I give them food, shelter, and love. And in return, they give me backache, peck marks, and the occasional egg. With those gloves of yours, you should be able to get them tucked up for the night in no time. Go ahead, lad. Drag the clucklings into those coops. Don't worry, those old birds are hardier than they look. I better get these coops closed. Don't want my clucklings getting out again.